Hey guys! So fall is around the corner, which I'm really excited about because fall is definitely my favorite season ever. It just is. And we are going to be doing a talk through type of, tutorial today. I don't always do these, but I know some people prefer it over the voiceover, so I like to mix it up, and I personally really do like talking to you guys like this. So every now and then we'll do it like this, and maybe it's best if I indicate it in the title that I'll be talking through it. Do you guys prefer that? Let me know. But let's get started. So I have been treating my skin like crap lately, just from the lack of sleep, and I accidentally fell asleep with my makeup on, which is so bad. Like I have to be pretty exhausted for that to happen. So yeah, don't sleep with your makeup on, guys, because your skin will hate you for it, trust me. So I've just been trying to get it back to its normal state. I'm not even gonna lie, I had a whitehead right there that I popped because I felt like it'd be too distracting to you guys. Okay, so everything's out in the open. I'm vulnerable now. No, I'm just kidding. But let's start with this primer. This is a Merle Anti-Blemish Foundation Primer. It's also an acne treatment gel. So I've been testing this out, seeing if, it actually helps with the acne at all. Okay, I got just a kind of this big glob. I probably didn't need that much, but we're gonna try to spread it out. So it does have that silicone-y feel like most primers do. I think instead of slapping a whole lot of foundation or a BB cream or something on my face, I think I'm just gonna not really do foundation today. Shocker. So instead, let's just do some concealer. NYX HD concealer. Lob some on my hand here, just like that. And let's switch it up. Let's use the Sigma tapered kabuki today. I often use the angled one, so we'll do the tapered one today. And I'm just gonna dot some concealer wherever I feel like it's needed, like underneath the eyes. You guys know the drill. I always highlight this area, down the nose. This is enough for me to just feel like I got some coverage on my face, and I don't know, it just makes your skin look better, I know I said this in my last Get Ready With Me video. If you guys haven't seen that already, check it out. So we're just gonna blend things in. Alright, so we got that. I'll probably fast forward through the areas that I'm just blending, and I want you guys to sit there and be like, is she done blending yet? Let's grab my Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. Going to set some areas and get rid of any oils. Okay, now I'm gonna go into my Maybelline The Nudes palette. I was getting requests to do more looks with this, and yes, I do have a review of it on my blog, so check that out. I'm gonna do my brows again, just the same as I did them in my Get Ready With Me. I love it. I love using these two shades right here. This has been the quickest way for me to just get my brows on. So I'm loving that. I'm just going along the natural shape of my brows, giving it a little bit more neatness at the top and bottom, just so it looks more defined. This is where I probably will fast forward. And then of course we're going to prime the lids. I'm just using my Wet n Wild Fergie Take On The Day eyeshadow primer. Get that on the upper lid and right below. For my girls with bangs, always make sure that you get enough underneath. Wherever, if your bangs sit over your eyes or kind of close to it, that area is just going to want to smudge even more because of the heat that's trapped underneath your hair. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Now we're gonna go into the eyeshadow palette again, and I'm just gonna use the little sponge tip applicator to a mix of these two matte shades right here. Love that there are so many matte shades in here, and we're just gonna go right over the lid, right here. I should really be using the skinnier side. There's a thicker sponge tip applicator and a skinnier one, so I'm gonna go back into the skinnier one because that makes it much easier. And we're just gonna get over the section. I want to bring it up high enough to where I can kind of see it, So you're just sort of like softening up the edges now. There you go. And you want to get that on most of the lid. I kind of want to have it taper into almost like nothing on this end, so it just looks, there's no definitive like edge or anything like that. If you do want to go in with a blending brush, you can go into like this matte shade and really just soften things up even more. Continue on with this eye. And once again, just sort of blend across. But I'm leaving like the center of my lids untouched, as you can probably tell. Blend, blend, blend. Now I'm going to go into the golden shade in this palette, and that's what's going to sit right in the center. And that's just going to be a nice little highlight right on the center of the lid, just so everything doesn't come off too dark, but I still want that definition. I'm going to line my eyes now using the Milani Ultra Fine Liquid Liner. It's definitely not ultra fine, as you're going to see here. It's like one of those thicker felt tip liners that are stiff and don't move. I'm really just trying to use this up, and it does like last long, so it's not too bad. It's just I do prefer the more flexible type of liners. So I'm just kind of like trying to keep it fairly thin on the inner part here. Just dabbing it. And I'm going to wing out the liner. And I bring this up very slightly, and then I like to join this little flick together. For some people, they like it more angled up. I actually don't like it too angled up. I either like it a little, just a slightly bit up, or more like horizontal, kind of like this. All right, now for the lower lid, I'm gonna use this like shimmery charcoal color because I don't want it too dark and dramatic down there. This is the M Waterliner in Amazingly Gray. And sometimes I kind of have to warm it up to really get it good enough before I apply it onto my waterline. So let's just get that on. And the idea is not really for it to look really dark and intense on the waterline. It's just to give it a little bit of definition there. I like to apply it on this inner portion, and then I like to get a little bit right on the outer underneath the lash line. Notice how that like gave my eye some definition without making it too dark. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes, which I need my lash curler for that. Shooey. We're just gonna perk them up. See that difference there? Ugh, love this lash curler. They need to get this curler back in the States though, because they don't sell Schumer in the States anymore. So you have to buy it online. See the difference there? Let's make sure we set this outer portion of the eye. So let's see, let's do a mix of the brow shades I use. So these two. And we're just gonna softly just go over this outer portion so that it doesn't melt on us later. And the nice thing about not using black underneath is that like, if things do melt, it just doesn't look as like sloppy or gross, you know? Now we're gonna apply mascara, Maybelline The Falsies. Still one of my favorites, of course, in waterproof. I definitely am gonna amp my lashes up for this look. And I usually like to just do it on the center lashes. You guys remember when I bought these cruddy Q-tips from Daiso when I was in LA last year? Yeah, they are really, really great for cleaning up little messes and stuff like that. Let's highlight the eyes. We're gonna go into the two shimmery light shades. Just gonna get that right on the inner corner, pop that on there. Always love an inner corner highlight, it just brightens the eyes. I'm just gonna get some on my brow bone as well. Just a touch. Now let's finish this look up. Grab my Milani face powder in light tan, where we're just gonna use that to just really, really add a soft contour to the cheeks. This color is like not very dark at all, so I could like pile it on and it wouldn't even look heavy. I'm gonna get a little bit down the nose too. For my blush, we're gonna go into this Tarte Inspired. I noticed that they don't have this shade on Sephora. I don't even know if they sell this shade anymore, but they sold it at BeautyCon, so that kind of confuses me. Angled just to give my face a little bit more definition. I'm going to line my lips using my good old Rimmel Exaggerate in East End Snob. Oh, I'm already running out of it. That's like, there's only a little tiny blip of it coming out. Great. Let's just let you know how often I use this guy. But just so I don't lose definition on my lips, outline it. I'm also just gonna go ahead and fill in the lips. Awesome. And then I'm gonna use my MAC lipstick in Viva Glam 2. It's not often you guys see me use a MAC lipstick, is it? This is like a very my lips type of color. Some of you guys are probably gonna like this look as it is already, but I want a little something extra. So on the center inner portion of the lips, I'm going to pat this NYX matte lipstick in Aria. See, it's like a very deep, rich berry type of lip. I'm gonna keep patting and blot, like kind of pressing the lips like this. Okay, I love it. And I could just keep it like this, but I kind of want a little bit of gloss. I feel like my lips could just use any help it can get. This is the NYX lip gloss in Natural. It's like one of my old school favorites. It's a really good one. We're just gonna get some on the hand here too. And I'm just gonna pat that right in the center of my lips. Everything looks more plump. And that is the everyday fall look. It's really easy. I love it so much. I feel like it makes me look very like sharp and defined. My hair was so not having it, so I threw a hat on, but I'm actually really loving it with this look anyways. So I hope you guys enjoyed this talk through, I almost said voiceover, talk through makeup look. If you guys prefer the voiceover, I won't be offended, just let me know. I really do appreciate your honesty, I always do, and I hope you guys know that. So stay tuned for more videos. Oh, I also do have a $100 gift card to JCPenney giveaway going on my blog, so if you would like to enter that, it's really easy to enter over at xteeener.com. And that is all. I'll see you guys again real soon with more videos, and I'm hoping to host some more giveaways as well. Well, I can't talk, but thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.